Welcome to Break Mitsubishi. My name's Josh, and today we're doing a walk around on this stunning 2013 Hyundai i30 Trophy Edition. Now guys, this car for 2013 does present in really good condition, and it's something you need to see in person. Starting off in the front here, I will point out there are no marks that I see that I need to point out on the bonnet at all. And this beautiful chrome grilling here does have the Hyundai logo situated right in the middle there. Now it does have this black grille as well behind the number plate that just ties in really nicely with that chrome and black theme that Hyundai has gone for in the front of this car. This car does also have fog lights down here, which do provide you just that little bit of extra visibility in foggy conditions and helps other people see you as well. Now these beautifully slick blacked out projector headlights here do provide plenty of visibility at night, and you know your headlights aren't going to be spilling over too high because they are projectors and they cut off at a certain point. Now moving along to this first alloy wheel here guys, I will point out this tire has plenty of tread on it, and the wheel itself is in really good condition for its age. This side of the car itself guys does present in really good condition considering the age of the vehicle. There are no marks or scratches I feel I need to point out, and it does have these very beautifully color matched side mirrors and door handles. Now it does have the indicator built into the side of the mirror there as well, just to give everyone a very clear indication of when you want to turn or indicate. Now we'll point out the rear window on this car is actually very slightly tinted, just to give your passengers in the back seat a little bit more privacy and keep the heat out as well. Now the next alloy wheel here guys, once again plenty of tread in the tire and really good condition on that wheel as well. No marks that I need to point out at all on that one actually. And if we move around the side here, it does have these beautiful wraparound taillights here, just to give everyone around you once again a very clear indication of when you want to stop or turn. I'm just going to open up the tailgate here. Considering that this is a very small car, you have plenty of storage space here, and as you can see, the rear seats do actually fold down to give you extra space if that is something you need. This car does come with your genuine i30 floor mats, and if we open up, you can see the space saver spare there with all your tools in the middle. Now just closing this back up, I will point out it does have the trophy badge there, just to remind everyone you are driving a trophy edition. And moving along to the next side of the car guys, your fuel filler cap is on this side, and once again one of the wheels that often gets the most scratches doesn't actually have anything on it. Along this side of the car guys, once again presents in really good condition. If you don't believe me, you need to come and check it out for yourself, because you will not be disappointed. Now this next wheel here guys, once again the one that is the hardest for the driver to see and the one that gets the most scratches out of any wheel, doesn't have any marks on it at all. So this car's been looked after really well. What we'll do now guys is open the bonnet and have a look at the engine. Alright guys, here we are looking at the engine of this Hyundai i30. Now it is a 1.8 litre 4-cylinder engine with a 5-star ANCAP safety rating with 7 airbags in the cabin. This car has a power output of 107 kilowatts and 175 newton meters of torque. It has a 50 litre fuel tank which runs on 91 fuel, so it's going to be cheap for you to run, with a fuel consumption of 7.1 litres per 100 and an average fuel distance of 704 kilometers. We are inside the 2014 Hyundai i30 Trophy Edition. Now I did make a mistake at the start of the video and called it 2013, but it is actually a 2014 model. Just on the driver's side door here, we have all our power window controls, with the driver's side being automatic down, but it is not automatic up, just a note there. Just above that we have our door and window lock and unlock buttons, and the toggle for the mirrors, with a button that lets you fold the mirrors in, just to be safe at shopping centers or in tight parking spaces. Just below the air vent on the right hand side, we have our dimmer for the cluster if it is getting a little annoying at night, and an active eco mode if you wish to save just a little bit of extra fuel. Now on the right hand side of the steering wheel here, we have all our headlight and indicator controls, and on the left hand side we've got all our washer and wiper controls, including the rear washer and wiper. Now the cluster itself, guys, it is actually very pleasing to look at. Hyundai's gone for a very aesthetically pleasing look. Just in the middle screen, you've got all your trip and odometer settings and information, which you can control with the buttons on the steering wheel. And speaking of the steering wheel, it is actually in really good condition. Just on the right hand side, you've got your cruise control settings, and on the left hand side, your entertainment settings. Moving on into the center screen, guys, it does have all your radio, media and EQ settings on the left, with your phone controls on the right hand side, and all your hard buttons for your radio stations and presets as well. Just in the middle here, we have all our hard buttons for our air conditioning, and below that, two 12-volt sockets, a USB and AUX inputs as well. And just below that, you will see it does have plenty of storage space there, so you can just keep your phone and wallet there while you're driving, so you never actually have to touch it at all. Now this beautifully sleek gear knob here, I will show you, if you put it into drive and then bump it to the left, you can just shift through the gears manually if you want. And behind the gear knob, we have two cup holders, a hard handbrake, and a very large center console here. Now guys, while the camera person pans around this beautifully leather wrapped interior of this Hyundai i30 Trophy Edition, I'm going to get the service books out and go through the service history of this vehicle as well. As you can see here, this car has always been serviced at a Hyundai dealership, so you know the car has always been looked after, and it has never actually missed a service. It's got most of its service stamped, with the last one being done at Berwick Mitsubishi. Now guys, what we'll do now is jump out of the vehicle and wrap up the video. Taking the time out of your day to watch the walk around video on this Hyundai i30 Trophy Edition. As you can see, it does present in really good condition for its age, and it's something you definitely need to come down and take a look at for yourself if you don't believe me. Now this car does also qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan at an extra cost if that is something you wish to take up. Now that does work in really nicely with your payments as well if you want to finance with us. And what that covers you for is 5 years or 200,000 kilometers on the clock of mechanical and electrical protection on 181 components of this vehicle. Now guys, if you want to hear more about that plan, or come down and check out this incredible car or take it for a test drive, the number to call is 99070555. My name is Josh, and thank you for watching.